Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 29th of July. You are the most naturally exuberant member of the zodiac because your ruling planet Jupiter gives you the tools to be so. It's about being progressive, interested, intrigued, probing. Your curiosity really is one of your greatest assets. But this week, Jupiter is in opposition with Pluto, and Pluto is the planet of power, and both of them are on an axis to do with desires. And the things that we all yearn for from time to time, like nice food and nice wine and being close to someone we really care about, well, those things can take on a much greater power for you. In fact, to the point where it almost can become compulsive that you have to have what you want, your heart's desire, but almost immediately, because that is how Pluto works. And Jupiter, because it knows very few bounds, can make it hard to resist. To have everything in moderation can be more difficult with this particular aspect. So watch out in terms of controlling that, or watch out for someone who may try to tap into your resources or use you somehow. However, there is another aspect at the very start of this week that I want you to be conscious of. The Sun is now in your sister fire sign of Leo. This is great because it's going to bring out that side of you which loves to be free and adventurous. But the quarter moon on Monday is in opposition with Saturn, and the T-square that's forged, one of the trickiest of all astral aspects, suggests that there could be somebody who is not so keen on you strutting your stuff, on being independent and doing your own thing. And in fact, your obligations and responsibilities could be really quite wearing this week. It's definitely not a good week to volunteer for anything or to agree to cover a shift for a colleague if you're going to feel resentful about it afterwards. So anything you do has got to be with an open heart, not with strings attached. Also be conscious of your health, because the excess that I think can come about from Jupiter opposite Pluto can impact on your system, and I do think your bodily system will be much more sensitive to toxins this week, sugars and so on. However, later in the week the Sun is forging a gorgeous angle with Uranus. The suggestion on this particular aspect is that someone who is as adventurous as you, someone who likes to break rules, who likes to expand their boundaries at every turn, they could enter your world and the two of you could hit it off straight away in a really fantastic way. But earlier in the week, Mars is clashing with Uranus, so if you do get the sudden desire to splash out cash, again, try to put the brakes on, just try to slow things down. Fortunately, Mars is forging a very good angle with Venus this week. Now, of course, these two planets are the planets of love and romance. For you, this, I think, might be more about money this week and your ability to build relationships and bridges with people who can influence your future. And also Venus forges a very fine link with Pluto. So it's one of those weeks where there's some seriously edgy and difficult influences, but also some seriously positive ones. And I think the Mars, Venus, Pluto influence for you can be a lot about being sensible, about living within your resources, but at the same time being progressive. And it may be through relationships, your good relationships, and your open-mindedness that opportunities do come up to improve your lot. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.